the KHQA Student Athlete of the Week, sponsored by Blessing Health System.
We had a pretty good conference this year, a lot of good players, so getting that first team all-conference and all-district stuff, makes me feel like it's proud of what I did and glad I helped our school get a first conference championship and just be the leader for the team for that.
It wasn't just the team and individual accomplishments Julian Dear engineered in Fort Madison this winter, but how he went about achieving them that speaks best to his value. The Bloodhound senior fed his teammates a program record 163 assists at a clip of better than 7 per game to truly embody point guard ethic.
For sure, it was huge, that's an award a lot of people might not want to get or search to get, but for me, it's a big thing for me because it lets everyone know I was unselfish, and you could be unselfish and still be a great player and a leading scorer too and all that stuff.
But it wasn't just Julian's playmaking that allowed him to be a true leader as the Bloodhounds' floor leader.
For sure, it's huge because the team next year, obviously, I want them to be the best they can be, and I'm not going to be here for them, and the best I can do is just put them in the best position for them to be leaders in the future for themselves. And a lot of people are kind of scared to be leaders, or they don't want to be that role, but you have to be if you want to be successful.
Maximizing both his opportunities and his gifts translates for Julian beyond the hardwoods. In fact, it positions him this spring to be one of the most promising sprinters in the entire state of Iowa.
This year I have a pretty big target on my back, I guess. People know me now for track, so just trying to live up to what people want or expect from me is always a decent amount of pressure, but without pressure, there's not that's what makes it fun. So I love this time of year a lot. Honestly, since I was a kid, I always was naturally fast. I remember racing my older brother years when I'm probably 6, 7 and beating him in that race or just racing pretty close to him, and then it was always I am fast and I like being fast.
So what are the goals for this year? Is there a chance that you can find yourself at the top of a podium?
For sure, that's 100% the goal. I've made state every year, obviously, and haven't been able to place yet. I've got 10th, pretty close, right there, but this year I want to be a champion.
As well as putting him on the right track academically to cross the finish line with honors as well come this May.
It is pretty natural. I always have had to take school serious. My parents have always been on me about grades come first, school comes first, then sports and other extracurriculars. So I'm always a pretty competitive person, no matter what it is, or even you said, yes, school, anything. I like to be the best that I can.
As for what comes after that, Julian Dear's college future may or may not include some combination of sports, depending if the situation is right.
Honestly, it's really up in the air. I would love to do both. I don't see myself not doing any of them in the next sport, or college level, but I definitely don't want to be done with basketball, so I'm kind of just seeing where my options are with that right now.
But it will, in any contingency, put him on the fast track to a long-held career pursuit.
For sure. I want to be a financial advisor, and so I've been pretty set on that since 7th grade, 6th grade-ish, so I've been really focused on that. I would love to go to a school that has a great education for that. That's a big part for my college search too. I love to be that person that people can trust me and just building relationships. I'm a huge relationship person, so definitely.